Did you know that over $88 billion in assets are currently stuck in probate in the US? That includes ordinary checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, money that people thought their families would automatically get. But instead, it's frozen, locked away for months or even years while grieving families battle it out in court. All because someone made one simple mistake with their bank accounts. Let me show you how to avoid that, because the solution is easier than you think. Picture this, you're 72, you've got $43,000 across 2 bank accounts, nothing fancy, just enough to cover your bills, help your grandkids, and have a little cushion for peace of mind. Then suddenly you pass away. Your daughter walks into the bank with your death certificate, trying to access your money to pay for your funeral. But the bank says, sorry, her name wasn't on the account. The funds are frozen until we get a court order. Meanwhile, your mortgage auto pay bounces, utility bills pile up, pension payments are reversed, and your family? They're stuck in probate court, waiting 6 to 12 months, spending thousands on legal fees just to get access to your money. All of that stress when it could have been prevented with one 5-minute fix. Here's what most people don't realize. When you die, any bank account that's solely in your name becomes part of your probate estate. That means the bank has no choice but to freeze it until the court tells them what to do. It doesn't matter if it's $2,000 or $200,000. It doesn't matter if your family needs that money to pay for your final expenses. The bank can't legally release a dime without a court order, unless you've planned ahead. But here's where it gets important. There are 3 easy strategies you can use right now to make sure your bank accounts never end up in probate. Let's walk through them one by one. Strategy number 1, use Payable-on-Death designations. Think of this like naming a beneficiary on your life insurance. With most banks, you can go in, ask for a Payable-on-Death form, and name someone to receive the money when you pass away. It costs nothing. It doesn't affect how you use your account, and it bypasses probate entirely. The money goes straight to your chosen person. No courts, no waiting, no legal fees, but there's a big caution flag here. Let's say you name both your kids, Josh and Maya, as equal POD beneficiaries. But a few years later, Josh passes away and you forget to update the form. Guess what happens? The bank doesn't know what to do with Josh's half. They freeze the entire account until the court steps in. You're right back in probate. That's why I always tell clients, review your POD designations yearly, especially after major life changes like a death, divorce, or new grandchild. Strategy number 2, retitle your account into a Revocable Living Trust. Now this one gives you control and protection. Instead of keeping the account in your own name, you title it in the name of your trust. John and Karen Smith Revocable Living Trust. You're still the trustee, so you keep full control, write checks, get direct deposit, use online banking just like before, but when you pass away, there's no probate. The trust already owns the account, so everything transfers exactly how you laid it out, automatically. You can even set up rules. My son gets half at 30 and the rest at 40. My daughter must finish college before receiving her share. No inheritance if my child is struggling with addiction. Try putting that in a POD form. You can't. The trust gives you more structure. The POD gives you speed. Strategy number 3, use a hybrid approach, which is the smart way. Here's what I do for many of my clients right here in Georgia. Keep one personal checking account for day-to-day spending, but limit the balance to under $10,000. Add a POD beneficiary to that account, so there's a fast release of cash for funeral costs and urgent bills. Move everything else, like savings, CDs, rainy day funds, into a trust-owned account that gives you long-term protection, guidance, and control. It's the best of both worlds. Speed for your family now, structure for your legacy later. Let me tell you about Mr. Thomas. His daughter was a client of mine in Cobb County. He was a retired teacher, lived a simple life, had about $60,000 in 2 accounts. When his wife died, he never updated the beneficiaries. He passed away suddenly last year. The accounts had no POD, no trust. His daughter was heartbroken and then blindsided. She spent 9 months in probate court, over $4,500 in legal fees, just to claim her own father's money. All of that, completely avoidable. Now coming up, I'll tell you when PODs can backfire and how to protect your kids from themselves when inheritance hits them all at once, so stick around. Listen, here's a hard truth. Too much money too fast can ruin a young adult's life. If your 21-year-old son suddenly gets $50,000 dropped into his account with 0 restrictions, what happens? New car? Maybe. Dropping out of school? Possibly. Blowing it in 12 months? Very likely. That's the danger of POD. It's one lump sum, no guardrails, no second chances. That's why higher value accounts are better suited for trusts, where you can build in protection and maturity guidelines. So here's your game plan. Add POD designations to your day-to-day accounts just in case. Set up a revocable living trust for larger balances and legacy control. Review your beneficiaries annually, especially after big life changes. Use a hybrid setup to get the best of both worlds, speed and structure. Don't make your grieving family sit through months of probate just to access your own money. This is one of the simplest estate planning steps you can take, and it can save your loved ones a world of heartache. If you're not sure how to set this up properly, or if you want to protect more than just your bank accounts, schedule a free consultation today. We'll walk you through it together. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Don't wait for the court to decide what happens to your money. Plan ahead. Your family will thank you.